Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better for you. This is actually going to be a clip from one of my live streams. If you want a link to my Twitch channel to see me playing any of this live, or a link to the main channel, both will be in the description down below. If you enjoy the video, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and let's get into it. All right, so we're going to be trying out a build for Nasus. I recorded another similar build that's going up on the main YouTube channel, but I'm pretty sure someone from chat mentioned this before, but then I didn't really consider it until I was doing the updated Nasus guide, which is coming out tonight. But the level up relics do work with Nasus. So both times you level, they trigger. Now, I already recorded a video with Crown Guard, but today I'll be trying out Deceiver's Crest, which is very nice because with Crown Guard, you often can hit both your level ups at the same time. So you kind of burn one of your attack tokens. But with Deceiver's Crest, you can get 2 0-cost ones, and then your Sun Disc, that also gives you another one, essentially, because you draw another Nasus. And then with the secret technique, this is just going to give us massive scaling. The Scales of Judgment is to help us hit our level ups and immediately level up our Nasus when we play him. So this should be pretty good. Normally with secret technique, I go with the Echoing, and quite often, one, you can run out of things to play because you're just using all the echoings from your hand, but you're not generating new ones. And then sometimes you kind of just brick your hand because you start off with just nothing but copies of Nasus. So normally for streaming, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I normally start at 10 EST, 10 in the morning, and then stream normally at least 2 hours. This week was all messed up because of monthly challenges. Next week, we're probably streaming every single day because it's patch week. So that's also changing it. And since now we're going to be starting to try to play through the Doom games in anticipation of Doom the Dark Ages, I might be starting to stream earlier and then going a lot longer. That way I can still play some Path of Champions every day, or every day we stream. But then also we can spend a couple hours just ripping and tearing through the forces of hell. So we're going to go for Nasus. This is going to be our last video for today. I think this should be pretty solid. And since Elder Dragon's almost going away, sure, let's go ahead and test it out here. Oh, that Mordekaiser run was so good, though. All right, Grandeur Plaza, really good. Probably going to get it. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for Gem Dragon. The quick summary I can give: Shah, Uzul, and Katashili were part of the very old Noxi tribes. One night, Otacon attacked their tribe. Kat, I'm just going to say Kat, fended him off, but died in the process. Shan, Uzula, had his blood magic merge Otacon to a helmet and put it on Kat. And that's how his Bringer of Ruin was born. Shan later had his mages bind him to armor, his iron body, and now LeBlanc has released and captured Otacon so he can tell her where a darkened weapon is. Reason is she wants to learn more about binding magic. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the new skin for Mordekaiser looks, in my opinion, kind of lame. I was like, oh, I don't really like trying to see what Mordekaiser was before, really. I don't know, he just didn't look as cool as I would have imagined. Anyways, let's go here. Pretty solid opening hand. Nice that we get our Nasus. They reworked it. Okay, good. Yeah, we can drop this guy right here. All right, so we won't be able to kill that because we could strike it and then have this unit attack and kill it, but we wouldn't get the kill with Siphoning Strike, which is kind of the whole point. Because our Siphoning Strike is where we're getting our big damage from. Nasus is already a 6/6, but wouldn't get a kill. Sure, let's drop this one right here. Okay, so we can kill that, which will be very good. Now Nasus is going to be massive. Let's go ahead and give this vulnerable. And yeah, we can let this one die. That's fine. All right, so we can drop Nasus right here. He's going to level. So he immediately generates 1. Let's go ahead and kill that right away. And every time we're getting a kill, we're scaling up even more. We could drop some more units. Sure, we have enough mana to do it because everything's been cost reduced down. All right, so we can let... Goodness. This one right here, kill him. Another kill scales up Nasus even more. How close are we to the Sun Disk? Only 4 out of 8. All right, once we get that, we get 2 more Siphoning Strikes. All right, don't mind if I do. Let's drop this for the draw. Could do it again, but I think we're fine. All right, perfect. Yeah, he scales up so much every time we hit one of those. All right, GG. Have you seen the announcement yesterday? 2 already in-game champs this month. I didn't notice it, but Rivi was able to let me know and sent me the link. So at this point, yes, I have heard about it. Yeah, it got updated. It's still like $200 or something because it's an Exalted skin, which I'm guessing means a Gamba. Yeah, it's a little sad that there's a lot of stuff with Riot, especially the Riot from League of Legends. It's like, it's just, they're constantly laying people off, constantly trying to do whatever they can to get more money. It's not great. I mean, for a long time, even since the beginning, Riot has had a lot of issues as far as monetization. Like, it was a free-to-play game, so that was kind of the shield that you could always kind of hide behind. But it was the, like, oh, you can buy bundles of coins, but every single bundle of coin is going to be just too much or too little for anything you actually want to buy in the game. And so a lot of the monetization type of things have been there since the beginning, but it's just gotten worse, which is a bit sad. Anyways, let's go for Ruthless Predator. Brainworm and Vulnerable is great. Support champ, please be Renekton. No, but Volibear's fun. Double Power Rift, holy, that's crazy. Maybe gonna go there. Vladimir, not bad. It's nice that we can draw him. He's relatively cheap. But yeah, double Power Rift Volibear can be huge. That just sounds so much fun. Double Empty Mana, yeah, that's true. Chamber of Renewal or Shop. Spell Shield's not bad, but we kind of already get Spell Shield when we drop our Nasus, like when he levels, so I think we're actually fine. Let's go for the Shop. I generally don't like Mountain Drake, and also our reduced power doesn't do anything to them, so let's go for Infernal. Yeah, actually, the couple champions that I have gotten the Gemstone upgrade, so they get another card for their support units. It is actually pretty fun. It's hilarious how just one extra card can give you some ridiculous power. Yeah, 5 cost Volibear. I'm going to try to pass because I really want him to hit something, so please don't pass. Oh, his stupid free attack. All right, Volibear. All right, not bad. Pretty good. All right, we have Nasus. He's not quite strong enough to kill that, so sad. They do have Challenger on that, which is also not good. Yeah, we could try to go for double Weight of Judgment, but since they're slow, we couldn't do them back to back. And I was like, they're probably gonna attack before we can do this. And I was right, unfortunately. Yeah, we can drop this. Let's try to reduce him down. And, I mean, it already has Vulnerable. All right. Decent damage, another kill. I hate that free attack so much. Oh, it's the worst. Alright, at least he's leveled. Perfect, we got 2 targets. Both of them are able for Nasus to be able to hit and kill. We'll drop it. We'll drop this for the level up.
Life and death inexorably intertwined. My avarice and hatred.
You will learn just as we did.
Alright, there we go.
Through death.
We're probably close to our... Yeah, 7 and 8, 1 away. Let's
Storm breaks all.
kill that. This is going to trigger our Sun Disc, so everyone else gets bigger. And GG. Nice.
The sun disk rises and the cycle is complete.
Let's see. So far, we haven't needed the extra strikes too much, but it's still nice to have them. Blunder, get an extra mana gem. I think I want to go for Ledros just because it's fun and we're having a fun time. Like, it's going to be hard to play, but it's just such a fun card. Allies with 5+ power have Overwhelm, Rally, Chime Hunter, Power. Do we care about another unit at the start of the game? We don't have Disciple of Shadow, so it kind of doesn't matter. It is an elusive blocker, so there is that. Does have some draw on it, but kind of don't care. Sure, Welcome Gifts is fine. There's another shop right there, so I don't think I want to spend anything. But some of these could be okay, but yeah, we're fine. Let's still go for Camavoran Dragon. Also, we're pretty sure the next season will be Ionia to find a Darkened Glaive. That could potentially be Varys' sister, since in the Belatro minigame comic, Otacon showed LeBlanc a piece that looked like somewhere in Ionia. League posted an iceberg meme mentioning a glaive, and also Riot made a video with a magazine cover that says "Bye Bye Noxus, Hello Spring, 10 tips to seduce your favorite Ionian." That's silly. Yeah, I had no idea about Varys had a sister either. Let's get rid of a Prophet and a Defender, because having both Defenders in your hand is kind of pointless, since you only have 2 copies. Their Daybreak effect does nothing. Alright, so we can immediately kill both of them. Sure. Ah, don't be like that. Sad. We don't have too many copies of Nasus, so that is not the best. Let's try to reduce down his damage a little bit. Sure. That's, yeah, a lot of mana. Let's drop this for the Roiling Sands. Hey, look. Ledros. Sure. Alright, that was pretty good. Do we care about dropping someone else? This one's more damage. This one has some scaling. Sure. So we'll attack and kill this one. It's funny because he's deathless, so he's going to come back, but then we're going to play a Ledros probably next round. And then we can attack like this. We'll drag this one aside here and that one right there. All right, awesome. Let's just keep dropping our Ledros. All right, so hitting it with some Gloom. Not the biggest deal. Let's go ahead and use this to reduce down some of their units. we wouldn't mind him dying again, and he can perfectly kill that unit, so nice. I'll put him here because the quick attack we don't want to die. It's only going to reduce it down by 2, which is still going to be enough to kill him, so yeah, we're fine. Hey, Ledros. Sure, we can drop this here. Pretty much almost all of our damage is just coming from Ledros killing their Nexus, but I'm fine with that. Alright, so we can just let this attack and end the game. Not too bad. And sure, we can drag that one aside. GG. Ledros is so good in high adventures. Casually dealing 50 damage for free. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. All his motivation is looking for his sister before he forgets her. Hey look, Darkened Bloodletters. Camavoran Drake, when you play a spell, draw 1. When you have full hand, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. It's another very big unit, but sure, let's just have fun dropping Titanic units. Alright, shop. Can we get something good? It's fine. Free attack, that would probably normally get this unit killed. Sandstorm can be fun. Ice Veil Archer can be really good to go through spell shields. That one's fine. I think let's try a reroll. Sure. Getting something actually very good for us. What do we want to get rid of? Honestly, this card is... Normally there's better things to play, although kind of same with the Reaper. So, sure, let's get rid of the Reaper. And let's go for Half Dragon.
Enemies of Demacia will fall.
Since we have so much extra mana, playing these big units is actually quite solid. Let's get rid of the Reaper. We can hold into the defenders. Also, with Nasus, having these bigger units in your hand is quite nice because then every time you're getting kills, they can just start dropping and scaling for you. We can go for Volibear. Because there's 1 kill. And then we could just go for the straight damage, which honestly would not be bad. But we're trying to focus on kills, so... And sure, Siphoning Strike. And Nasus is a 13-13. And turn 1 volley. Oh, that's great. Alright, perfect. 2 targets. Oh, this is just gonna get so silly. I love it. Hey, look. 40 damage, Ledros. Awesome. We can go for the Prophet. Which, honestly, we can kill the Prophet, get some more scaling. And with the Deathless, we get more sigils. Not that we really need them. Alright. GG. Oh, it's silly. One-shot Ledros. Proc. If we could get the Jinx power, oh my word, that'd be hilarious. All of this stuff I grabbed from Necrit's video. Also, I enjoy him. It's been a bit, though, so I thought I'd catch up on lore before I enjoy lore in the games. Yeah, honestly, I normally go through a period with Necrit where it's like, I'll watch a bunch of his videos like back-to-back, and then I probably won't watch any for a couple months, and then I'll watch a bunch of them back-to-back again. So it's just, I'm right now in one of those lull periods where like I've seen them pop up, and it's just like, I kind of don't care at the moment, but I'm sure I'll go back and watch them. Let's go for Nasus with the draw, I think. I mean, could go for double time watch. Sure, it's... Yeah, it's fine. He's probably not going to sit around too much. Mana Flow, Pyromania. I think the extra mana will actually be pretty helpful. Just 1 damage I don't think is quite enough. We could do a reroll, though. This is our last chance to get like 3 of these. So Mana Flow could be nice, but let's try a reroll. Sure. Trifarian could be really good, although the flexible game plan would make our Volibear be like a 1 cost, which is pretty funny. But yeah, Trifarian is just too good. They're really just like, here, have all the good stuff. Let's try to go for the champion items. We'll go the harder route for Ocean Drake, although both of these kind of suck. Pyromania, so Legends can do 41 instead of 40. Yeah. Let's honestly actually get rid of most of these. While they're not bad, we kind of want our giant ridiculous units just because they're hilarious. Nasus would be able to kill that. But I think let's try to pass first. Yeah, they're not... I mean, he'll get like 3 strikes off. And I think potentially our Grandeur Plaza is going to hit before it checks for Titanic Wake. And if that's the case, he could get both kills. But I'm actually not sure. Let's try.
Life and death inexorably.
No, so the play effect immediately hit first. But then after he got all the buffs, he then was able to do another strike, which wasn't too bad. All right, Ledra's time. Yep, because he'll be able to hit the Nexus, kill that. That is a lot of damage. All right, we will kill him ourselves. And GG. It's like waiting for a series to release finishing... to finish releasing its season before binging it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Also toast on Shyvana. I was playing Ashe and she had 1 card left in her deck. You know what it was? Shyvana, aka her champion spell. She kept playing it over and over and over again and never decked out because it created the champion before the draw. It was so incredibly annoying. I've done that to the AI once, so... But yeah, that could be super annoying. Improving the weighted judgment is fine. Let's go for the champion item here. I think 2 cost Nasus, or reducing his cost by 2 could be pretty good. Let's go for the shop. Created cards cost 1 less. Most of our cards aren't created, or if they are, they're already free. Arena Kingpin or shop. I think let's try a reroll. Sure. A little bit less cost reduction could be nice. Castigate is pretty funny. Like, it's expensive, but the enemy has really annoying followers, so that could be pretty good. Yeah, I kind of want to try it. I always see this, and I always laugh like, oh, that seems funny, and I almost never go for it, but it does just seem like it'd be hilarious. That's actually not terrible. It's pretty much like a 4-cost giant strike. Yeah, I think we're okay. Golden Ages could be good, but I think we're fine. Both of these are going to be super expensive. I think let's try to go for Peculiar Dragon. We've kind of have a busted build. It would be nice to kind of just absolutely destroy them, but I mean, that's always how it goes, but we'll try. She wants to be Billy against Portia. Silly. Let's see. I think let's get rid of the rock hoppers. We could really use, honestly, both of our champions. We're going to pass. All right, we'll try to drop Nasus. I think it should work like it did last time, where he gets a couple strikes off, then scales up, then gets another strike. I hate that that goes through our spell shield. So now our siphoning strike is kind of useless. let's try to... Actually... It has a last breath. Revive me. Still, let's try to kill it.
Perseverance will lead to triumph.
Are they trying to capture him? I mean, it should just block the spell shield, yeah.
Been a long path to get here.
So yeah, the good thing is that... For one, they're not getting as many stats because our Nasus is just completely shutting them down.
Life and death intertwined.
But that is pretty good. Let's try to kill this one. Nice, we got it back again. Since this deals damage in the form of gloom, it should go through their barrier. Awesome. Alright, let's go for our Ledros. Just nuke down their Nexus by like 45. That's a bit annoying. But they're pretty much out of cards. They would be able to block with this one. Sure, let's see. Well, now they're out of cards. Let's go ahead and kill that. Will their revive work? It doesn't anymore. Nice. This is kind of doesn't matter since we're at this point. I guess we can get rid of the one card that they would have. Yeah, no cards for you.
What do you sense?
Yay! Alright, I suppose we can have our Nasus kill our Ledros because then we can try to play him again later. Although we're just going to attack. Yeah, it's nice we'd be able to just absolutely destroy them. Nice. Doubling dice on this is pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be incredible. Nice we're able to kind of destroy the Peculiar Dragon. Savage Shield there's not bad. Yeah, we're probably not going to mana here. We can buy this one. It's pretty good. More stats, the better. And sure, we can buy a couple of these since it's kind of all we have the... I always want to say mana, but money to do. I think it's something with dyslexia. For some reason, you have like 2 words that your mind always wants to like flip or switch places of. Like when I was a kid, it was really weird. I was like in middle school, and anytime I'd want to say rice, I would say cheese, and then like vice versa. And like when I say it, I think I'm saying the right thing, but it's not what comes out. I think we'll get rid of the Camavoran Drake. Other things are better. Yeah, dyslexia is fun. Let's go for Dragon Sire. Just your daily sprinkle of toast lore. Alrighty. Double Ledros. I don't think we need to. Ruthless Predator's good, but there's some other things we'd rather have. With me, it's mustard and mayonnaise. Being able to drop Nasus and immediately kill these 2 is excellent. Although then we won't get the 3rd strike off. Kind of sucks. We could drop Volibear. He would get a strike off. I think we'll try to pass. Alright, now let's drop Nasus. There we go. And let's kill him before we can do anything. It did not get doubled. But we can then drop Volibear. Nice, we can get both of these on the board turn 1. And there goes like half their health. Did Child Toast go for some ricey LOR plays too? This game was very much not around when I was a child. So, no. We're gonna... Is there anything else I could really play? So I was like, we could just go for a Castigate and immediately kill their unit. Although Ledros dying is actually fine. So waiting for this. Let's go for the Winter's Touch, get a bunch of ramp going. So yeah, sadly they got rid of our keywords, but kind of doesn't matter. GG. Now when I played League, which again, I mean, depends on your definition of child. That was like very much in high school, which yeah, I was pretty much still a child. At least the older you get, the more you're like, yeah, that was a child. When you are in high school, you're like, no, I'm an adult. Anyways, when I was in high school, yeah, in League I did a lot of cheesy plays or ricey plays because I was going with I was playing a lot of Fizz. Why did Polar Bear have Overwhelm there? Did it reapply? Not have Overwhelm? I mean, I guess it doesn't reapply, which sucks. Your factual logic doesn't work for my jokes. I can't read. Wait, I'm only listening correct. That's correct. That 2-4. I'm deaf. I feel like sometimes with what I'm reading, it's partially some of your typing, but it's also my dyslexia. I feel like I'm having a stroke sometimes when I'm trying to read. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. The build didn't matter quite as much. We didn't get necessarily, or we didn't need all of the extra Deceiver's crests we were making, but being able to just have a guaranteed one when we first level up our Nasus, just to immediately get a free strike off, get like 4/4 scaling for our champions is quite nice. These level up relics, especially now that Nasus can actually consistently hit all of his level ups in a single match, is way better. But we were kind of stomping there, so the extra power, we kind of didn't even need it. But pretty awesome. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.